Hi everyone! So I'm going to record a little video on how to do your roots at home. So, in your kit you should have your bowl and your brush, your tube of peroxide, your tube of tint and your developer. So, first things first, I know you've all had this colour for a long time and you've been skin tested in the salon, but we can become allergic at any time, and now isn't really a time to be visiting the hospital if we don't have to. So please, before you do it, 48 hours before, can you just get a little bit of tint off the bottom and just pop it onto your wrist like that and leave it there for 45 minutes. Nothing will probably happen, but an allergic reaction can develop at any time, and we really don't want you to be going to hospital because you've had your roots done. So you're going to need to weigh and measure your colour, because it does make a difference if it's not weighed properly, especially when you're covering grey or lifting blonde. So I've got my kitchen scales. I'm going to put my bowl inside my kitchen scales. It doesn't matter too much what metric system it's in, but it needs to be equal parts, unless it's blonde, and then blonde hair will be 1 part of this to 2 parts of this. So my plan is to just do this bit and this bit that you see, because I'm doing it on myself. Some of you might have husbands doing it for you, which makes it a little bit easier, so you'll need to mix a little bit more. This is 60 mils, and you should, if you just do this, get 2 or 3 applications. Really, they're more like 55 mils. But I'm going to mix 20 mils of this with 20 mils of developer. And I'm just rolling down the end to make sure I get as much out of it as I can. Then my developer, equal parts. There we are. Get my gloves on. So when this is mixed, it shouldn't be lumpy, it should just be really nice and smooth. And we are like that. So you don't want too much on your brush. Got about that on. Doesn't drip because it's quite thick. And then I'm going to pull my hair flat like that, and I'm going to press on quite hard because I really want it to saturate into my hair. And then I'm just going to paint on like that. So you can see it still stays quite flat when it's done. And then with the tail of my brush, about a ½ centimetre section, I'm going to flip over. Can you see on that underside, you can still see the tint? That's what you want. So if you go like that and you can't see anything, your section's too big. So you always need to be able to see the other side. That just makes sure that you've got enough tint. I'm just going to do in between my temples. This will cover my parting and any greys that you might be able to see. If you've got your husband doing it, do it all if you want. If they're getting on alright, go right the way down. You're just going to flip that back over. And the same on this side. And then I'm gonna pull this back, or if you want to get a comb, that'll make sure you get all the little fine hairs. And I'm just gonna paint my hairline. If you can hear snorting, it's my dogs. You'll probably have already got this bit, but I'm just gonna go over it. Darker haired ladies, this is where you'll get the bit of a ring round your head. Just give it a couple of minutes to develop, and then get like a wipe or some tissue or something on it. So I still have a decent amount in there, so you could maybe just mix 10 or 15 mils for this, but I'm just going to carry on. So you need to develop this for 45 minutes. Nothing will happen if you leave it longer than that. Your hair's not going to fall out. This can't damage your hair. There's no risk involved. If you rinse it off too soon, it might not develop properly. So make sure you set yourself a timer and that you do leave it on for the full 45 minutes. Blonde hair, I would recommend leaving it on for an hour, because blonde hair takes a little bit longer to lift sometimes. We're not touching this. You don't need to worry about this. This is where it gets trickier and it gets messy, and sometimes you can damage your hair. So don't worry too much about the ends. This is just to tide you over until hopefully we can do your hair again. So there we go, all the front of my head's done there, all my hairline, and you won't be able to see any grey hairs. I'll just wipe this off. There you go, 45 minutes and you should be good as new. Please text us if you have any questions at all, any problems, don't hesitate, give us a shout. Thank you.